So first and foremost, if you can move within 300 miles in less than 30 minutes, it redefines the meaning of a city. Where you work and where I work could be within 300 miles of our home. That means I could live someplace and work somewhere else. It completely changes how efficient and effective labor markets can be and where expertise can be assembled. So first and foremost, we redefine a city to a metropolitan area with a 300-kilometer distance between different endpoints. That's one. Two, on a manufacturing base, think of the future of manufacturing. Manufacturing parks with 3D printed machines, building for an on-demand economy. Right now, we don't have a transportation backbone that was constructed for today's on-demand economy. We have something that was constructed for a previous manufacturing model. So when I think of the desire across the GCC, here in the UAE and elsewhere, to decrease the reliance on oil and build a manufacturing base, a research base, a high-tech infrastructure and manufacturing as the core of that, I really think that Hyperloop could be part of that new infrastructure that enables the next generation of manufacturing to emerge here, and we're seeing some interest in that as well. If you think about it, the Gulf region doesn't have a built-up international rail network. So although rail, which was invented 200 years ago, exists in most countries around the world and was part of that industrial revolution and creation of a manufacturing economy in many places, this hasn't occurred in the Gulf region. So we have a clean sheet of paper to work with. When we think of building, spending hundreds of billions of dollars to build an international network, we think if you were going to do that, why not connect every city within an hour of each other, build something that's designed for the next century rather than something that was invented 2 centuries ago. So it's really an amazing opportunity. We think it's the biggest opportunity for Hyperloop in the world, and so far pretty excited about the interest. Well, the purpose of our company, because this idea was so fantastic when Elon Musk wrote the white paper for Hyperloop in the summer of 2013, we really realized that we had to show people that this technology was real. So that's been our focus for the last 2 years. We are building right now a full prototype in the deserts just north of Las Vegas. That prototype will begin testing in the next several months. We expect interest from around the world to come and say, hey, a Hyperloop is real, I can see it. The key architectural components are all being tested. It's under construction now. And I think the idea of a new mode of transportation, which sounds so far out, won't look as far out when the world sees this as a reality before the summer of 2017. Then we can move towards actually finding where are the best projects, where can we deliver fundamental economic change, where can we finance those projects, and where can we work with regulators so we can rapidly write the new regulations required for a new mode of transportation. It will be wherever we can move as quickly as the technology will enable us. There's a certain amount of physics that we need to solve. That's happening. I feel very confident about that. We need governments that actually want to see this happen. We need regulators that will collaborate to write new regulations. We need to be able to finance a major infrastructure project. Those are multiple conditions. It feels like that could happen in the Emirates. It's not given yet because there's much more work to be done, but we do hope this will be one of the first places in the world, and so far so good. I think that's going to be a fantastic conference for us to think about the future of manufacturing, and I think Hyperloop and some of the solutions we will bring to the market will be fundamental in defining next generation supply chain, much more efficient logistics, really taking efficiency out of today's system, and we'll be actually introducing some of our concepts at that conference.